Welcome to the Out Here MMA show monetization.
Ooh.
You guys like electronic stores? Let's go. I sometimes go to the Best Buy, but instead I go to the Radio Shack. Everybody name one type of electronic store. In a circle, Alex, go.
Staples.
Go, Nick.
Surprise. The Staples.
Go, Vincent.
Circuit City.
Oh, I already said that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Welcome to the We Out Here MMA, not podcast, but show, but now podcast. Guys, my name is Gilbert. I'm here with these beautiful beefcake of a men. Why do you need Marvel MCU when you got us right here? We got Thor, aka Lift Guy.
Oh, Bobby's coming in, bruh. We gotta.
Wait, what?
Oh, wait, what?
What?
Oh my god.
Oh my
god.
god. He's guys.
He's here.
Honestly, this is the pleasure's all mine. Finally, my dreams have come true, and I'm on this show. This is amazing. Thank you so much. And I'm with Kung Fu Nick,
Bobby.
Fat Buff Alex, and Gilbert.
Yes, and Bobby. We also have another guy here. We don't have a nickname for him. He's this Mexican guy. He's got a kid. He's married. His name is Vincent.
Oh, you gotta swipe to the left, Bobby.
Okay. Left
Or the right.
Okay. I see Nick.
You should be able to see all of us. Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah. Anyway. What is it? What do you guys want?
So we had a lot of comments. People want to know who your picks were and why.
Okay,
so the first fight, we'll just get right to it. We're gonna do Usman and Jorge Masvidal.
Who?
Kamaru Usman and Jorge Masvidal.
I mean, the guy is, to me, he's just unbeatable right now. He's just, it's one. Sometimes it's like when you see somebody in the octagon, they just have this belief that they're not going to lose. And he's just one of those guys, like, even when he was fighting Covington, you remember Cody Covington? That was a close fight, and up until the fifth. And you just had the sense and this feeling that Kamaru, you look in his eyes, and he just was not, he was going to finish it. He was going to win that fight. He just has that. And I think Jorge Masvidal, although he's an exciting guy and he's definitely a journeyman, has been around for a very long time, he just doesn't have the ability. I mean, I'm a huge Jorge fan. I just don't think he has the ability. I don't know why, babe. Because they're sexist.
Guys, give it up for the one and only.
There she is.
Kalila, do you have Usman or Masvidal?
You guys can go fuck yourselves.
Go fuck yourselves, man. Go fuck yourself.
I know more about MMA than him.
Yeah.
What's your pick?
Yeah.
We were literally about to ask you next.
We were calling. Yeah, we were gonna call you and ask. And
you guys burned them. That's fucked up. So what's the next one?
We have Rose versus your girl, Huili.
My girl. Why? Because I'm Asian?
Yeah. What the?
I thought you like her. You support her.
Fuck, man.
I don't root for Asians just because they're Asians.
True.
Here's the thing. I always root for the underdog. And I've always been a huge Rose Namajunas fan. I really have. Ever since she did that one, she did this, like, she jumped on a girl's arm, and she was on her feet, and she put a girl into an arm lock or whatever from her feet, right? And she dragged her down. And this is way before she was who she was. And ever since I've been a fan, I just, Wei Li is a monster. She's one of those people you think, who can beat this girl? And I love that storyline that Rose beats Wei Li, Is she gonna? Probably not, but I'm still rooting for Rose. I mean, I'm not anti-Chinese, all right, Nick?
Yeah, Nick.
I never got that vibe. If anything, it's Gilbert.
Yeah.
Gilbert's the anti-Chinese one.
When we play Warzone, let's be honest, right? You're in it for yourself.
Definitely not, dude. I'm reviving everybody. Are you kidding me?
You're only in it for kills. You only care about your fucking kill death ratio. You don't give a fuck about me, Alex, or anybody else.
Yeah,
and that's how you live your fucking life. So go fuck yourself.
Whoa,
Yeah, Nick,
dude,
and
I get zero kills. Thank you
Nick,
very
last
much.
time me and Bobby played without you, we won. So
Yeah,
I get all the revives and I get 0 kills. Thank you very much.
No, okay, well,
I'll prove myself. Let's play. Let's play. Let's go right now.
All right, and then we have we get Bobby's final pick. The last co-main event is Valentina Shevchenko and Jessica Andrade. Ooh,
I mean, there's no. Come on, Valentina. I mean, there's no.
All day.
I mean, Andrade couldn't beat. Didn't Johanna beat Andrade?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, didn't Rose beat Andrade?
Mm-hmm.
no.
Whoa.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, one, right?
Yeah,
And-
1-1.
Wait, wasn't Andrade? Yeah, so Rose fought Andrade. She was winning one of the fights, and then Andrade put on her body slam, right? Isn't that what?
Yeah, slammed her on her head.
But still, Rose was winning that fight, right? I thought that was a freakish,
Yeah.
Valentina is gonna kill her.
All right,
I
you guys
agree.
have-
I agree.
You're right. I think
Nick?
you're right. I think you're right.
My picks,
I
let me ask
agree.
you something. My picks, are my picks correct or no?
Yeah. All your picks is what I have. That's why I'm a little upset because I'm like, dang, I thought we'd be a little different, but it's fine.
Wait,
Picks are
Alex, in your background, you have a photo of me?
This guy wants to fuck you, bro.
Wait,
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Alex.
No,
let's be
tilt
real,
over,
let's be
bro.
real.
Move over,
Real,
dude.
Man to man, okay? I looked at, I see a gigantic poster of me in your background. Why is that
Wait,
there?
is that you? I found that like at a pawn shop. I was like, damn, it's kind of cool. And it's like,
No. Honestly, though, no, Alex, seriously.
yeah, it's you. Gilbert gave it to me, and he told me if I didn't hang it up in my room, he was gonna kick me off the show and then make me delete you off Warzone.
All right, here's another thing, Alex. I've been asking you 2 or 3 times to do special errands for me.
Thank you.
And you haven't done shit.
I know I felt bad, but every time,
it's like, what do I have to do? I pay you well.
I know. I appreciate it too.
Your job, whatever your job is.
I know. I appreciate it too.
What do you think he does, Bobby?
So here's the thing, Bobby. No, listen. Let me talk.
What do I think Alex does for a living?
Yeah, with his body type.
What's his job?
Things. I don't know what they are, but he either like polishes like boxing gloves, or he like lanterns, or like fix some sort of light fixtures. He doesn't have an important job. There's no way. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you're low key. You're kind of right, actually. The first one, I polished gloves. But here's the thing. So I live right next to the Lucky Boy. But you have to text me on a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at work.
Don't tell him when to text you. He'll text you.
Hey, Bobby, text me Monday,
When he
Wednesday,
wants
Friday.
Lucky Boy breakfast burritos, bro.
And number 2, I can get you. I can
Also,
find
Gilbert?
I can find you a better burrito.
Ooh,
Okay,
shots
Gilbert.
fired, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, there's other people to pod with.
I know, right? Like,
Gilbert, you can up your game. What do you need this fucking fat, thick bastard?
But don't we all need a little bit of fat bastard in our group?
Oh, that's. But I have to be honest with you, I do like Alex a lot, and I love Kung Fu Nick.
We love you too, Bobby.
And they said that. I also like. My girlfriend was like, "Why don't you use Nick Kung Fu Nick as your trainer?"
Let's do it right here.
Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, but dude, I don't need no fucking like Billy Banks like workout shit,
That's all
man.
Nick does.
I know what you do.
Literally the
All I need-
opposite of what we do, bro.
What to eat?
We could do that. We'll sit down and we'll talk. We'll chat it up. We'll figure it out.
Wait. Hey man, what do you do? What do you use? What would you tell me to eat, Nick?
Well, that's a very loaded question because we have to look at a lot of different things. We can't. I can't just say, "Hey, eat this," because what if I make you eat something that you don't even want to eat? You know what I mean? That's when it's bullshit, right?
Yeah.
You ever do a diet you fucking hate? That's the worst thing ever.
I've never done a diet. That's why I need somebody to go sit down with me and go, all right, every day you're going to eat these 3 things and then that's it. And I'll just do it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I don't really advise that, but hey, we'll sit down and we'll figure it out.
Then fuck nut.
You got to start like walking too or something, Bobby.
We got to figure out what works for Bobby, dude.
Fucker.
We got to figure out.
You don't get these straps from not walking, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Bro, stop talking to me, all right?
Hey.
Me, you fat dick. All right, guys. I gave you my thing, and and you owe me one now. All right, Alex?
Do. Yes, sir.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Remember, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I love you. Bye.
Bye, Bobby. Thanks. Wow. That was.
I can't believe that even happened. See, Alex, you don't understand the pull you have in this community, dude.
Yeah, guys. Well, that was our really quick picks right off the bat with Bobby Lee. Shout out to Vincent for providing a lot of information in that segment.
I feel like as soon as this podcast is over, I'm gonna go cry into my.
He's like, ew.
I'm like
Are you a fan of Bobby?
I'm like I couldn't be a bigger fan of Bobby.
Hey man,
and
you're
like
in a private Zoom with him. You didn't say anything.
That was like the one and only interaction I've ever had. And he's like, gross. I'm like.
Hey, Bobby's intimidating though. He's kind of scary. My pits are sweating right now, bro.
Yeah, I've never heard you give a worse answer about your literally about your profession. Nick literally puts out videos on dieting, and Bobby says, "What should I eat?" That's a loaded question. I'm like,
it is a loaded question. Hey, let me tell you something, bro. When I consult with a client, I never just start with, "Hey, eat these things." That's not how it works, bro.
Hey, Bobby,
it's deeper than that, bro.
You got it for Bobby. Anyways, guys, let's get this show going, guys. Well, I butchered that intro because Bobby came in. Guys, I'm here with these beefcakes, all right? I got Alec Acosta, a.k.a. Thor. I got Nick, a.k.a. Captain America. And I got Vincent here, a.k.a. Dr. Strange, because he works the magic. You may know him as Grandmaster and Mexican martial arts. I am Black Widow because I got that ass. Guys, give it up for our guest, Vincent Vera. Sorry, man. Bobby had to overshadow you. I apologize.
No problem.
Out of nowhere, dude.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You got a John Cena?
I feel like I just got dumped or something. I don't know.
Wait, what?
Hey, dude, I felt like I was gonna get dumped when I sent the text. So don't worry,
bro. That's the payment method, though. So now you gotta go get him some food. Guys, let's get into it. We got a fight recap, no cap. Before we get to the UFC, we gotta talk about what everyone's been talking about. Ben Askren gets KO'd by Alex's best friend, Jake Paul. So we'll start with Nicholas because he got a new fresh cut. Looks like he just came out of the military. Nick, what are your thoughts? Was it worth your money you paid for in legal streaming?
Yeah, I illegally streamed it because that pay-per-view was 17 hours long, and they had a great lineup of performances, but I didn't really watch any of them because I was watching the UFC fights. But man, that whole promotion, I just felt gross watching it. It just seemed like a total fucking shit show. Mm-hmm. But hey, it's here to stay because it gets a lot of eyes. It got over 1 million pay-per-view buys, I think. So people tuned in. So there's a lot of star power in that promotion. So we'll see what happens. But man, I think all of our predictions for Ben Askren winning, I think it was all wishful thinking.
No,
like we were all trying to trick ourselves into thinking, yeah, this is the path for Ben Askren to win. But our initial thoughts when the fight was announced, everybody was like, Jake Paul is going to knock out Ben Askren. We just all didn't want to believe it as far as the MMA community. We didn't want to believe it, but we saw it happen.
It happened.
Jake Paul, I hate to say it, but Jake Paul looked kind of nice, bro. Like he looked good. Is he a professional boxer level? I don't think
Absolutely.
so.
No. Yeah.
Is he like a mid-level amateur boxer? Yeah, I think so. Did he look better than he did in the Nate Robinson fight? I think he did.
And how many more questions can Nick ask to everyone? But then answer himself.
Is this shirt too yellow, bro?
Yes, it is a bit. It looks like you are auditioning for like a commercial.
Did I make Alex stop cutting my hair? Yes, I did.
Bro, that was like a year ago.
Backstory, Vincent. Alex used to be Nick's barber, but Nick slowly stopped requesting cuts from Alex. But we don't know why. And then another guy started doing it. We still don't know why. Vincent,
my first barber, bro. Come on. What are you gonna do?
Vincent, what do you think about that fight? Is it everything you hoped for? Did you feel bad for Ben Askren or what?
I knew from the start Jake Paul was going to win, and I made a couple of prediction videos about it. I was a little bit shocked that everyone actually thought Ben Askren could win that, and I felt like everyone was giving the worst reasons. It felt like they were going backwards. I don't want Jake Paul to win. Let me figure out how, instead of actually getting there based on logic. So it's just it was blind. It seemed like blind hatred, and then people were trying to make sense of it. Just like Chael Sonnen, he would come up with all these weird things, like when the lights are on, or he's been there and he can handle the pressure, and completely neglecting attributes. But I don't like Jake Paul. And I do think Ben Askren's kind of a likable guy. I like the goofy stuff he does. I would have been happy for him if he would have won. I did feel bad for him, but I think I would if I had to choose, I'd say yes. I wanted Jake Paul to win at the end of the day, because I thought if Ben Askren wins, it's over. It's dead. He doesn't want to, he's said this plenty of times, he doesn't want to pursue a championship again. He doesn't ever want to be a professional fighter again. It would have just been over. Jake Paul wins, we get some more freak shows. So I thought, I want him to win. Who's he going to fight next? Like, it's going to keep being like the Mayweather thing. We're going to keep wanting to see this guy get killed, and it's going to be more craziness. So that was it. I don't love Jake Paul. I just want to see more weird stuff that we could talk about.
There you go. Vincent loves weird stuff with his wife. Alex, Charlie Brown, what do you think?
I hated it.
All right, and that was Alex's hot take. And honestly, guys, that's generally how he feels. That's it.
Yeah. No, my whole thing, okay, like, I feel if Ben Askren was able to, if they would have let him go out, he probably would have got finished. But in my personal opinion, I feel like the fight was stopped a little early. I do. I think he was probably still going to get finished. And I feel like, yeah, we were probably all what Vincent said. Like, we were kind of just trying in our head make ways that Ben Askren's going to win. I genuinely thought he was going to win. But especially after he had his open workout when he was throwing combos, I'm like, see, he knows how to throw combos, bro. He's a champ. He has that shit. But then what's weird to me is, like, right after he leaves, he's like smiling with his wife. They're all laughing and shit. I'm like, this motherfucker got paid for this shit, bro. Like who knows? Like, who knows? At the end of the day, what if Jake's like, bro, just let me knock you out and I'll give you like an extra $1 million on the side, bro. Just like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
look, I do know, and I honestly thought Ben Askren won, but I don't know. The refs were from Japan, and they decided not to allow a normal 8-count stand-up and go,
I know,
hey, man, you can't fight anymore. I think Ben Askren was fine.
I do.
Would he have won?
He wasn't,
probably
bro. He
not.
was rocked.
He was rocked, but we've seen fights where, not even MMA, where they would have let someone get knocked down again. Like, at least give people their money's worth and let him get
100%.
knocked down one more time.
The way he fell, though, was a pretty bad, like, he got dropped. He pulled back.
But he's more athletic. This is why he's more athletic than Nate Robinson, because Nate Robinson kept staying in that position. Ben Askren got up. So Ben Askren technically is a dunk champion at 20.
I do, like I said, I do honestly think Ben Askren was going to lose after he got knocked.
Sorry, Vincent froze. Let's see if
it's okay. No.
Oh, he's just there.
I'm just being polite. I'm just waiting my turn.
Oh, yeah, real quick. I'm going to say real quick.
Relax, man. It's like ISIS.
Yeah, he's held hostage, bro.
I think he was gonna lose no matter what. Okay, I think he was gonna lose after that knockdown. The rest of the round, he's probably gonna get finished with that round. I personally do think I've seen boxing fights where people were hurt way more and they stood up and they let him fight. I've seen it before. Also, the guy looked like he was from like the Tales of the Crypt, like the fucking ref. Like, who the fuck was that guy? Like, where did the fuck did he come from? And I just think it was stopped a little early, bro. Just saying. But he was going to lose. Honestly, at the end of the day, he was about to lose that fight because unless he was able to clinch him and hold on him, but the ref obviously wasn't going to let that happen, he was going to lose that fight.
Vincent, give us your thoughts to close this loop up.
I will add this only because of what I do with the videos that I make. I watch footage over and over and over again.
Let them know, Vincent. Let's go.
Since the fight, and I think I agree with everything Alex is saying. But just to add a little bit of what I saw, when Ben Askren, what I think happened is he was out when that shot landed. You could see it. I mean, I saw it over and over. And I think when he hit the ground and woke him back up,
it did.
And then when he got up, I don't know if you saw this, he wobbled up and he fell back onto the ropes.
He did.
And he was on the ropes for a little bit, and then he wobbled off the ropes. Then
he was stumbling.
And then he came to the ref. The ref was like, all right. And he was, I don't know why the ref did this. The ref was like, all right, let's go. But then he stopped himself and turned around. And I didn't see this till like the third or fourth time I replayed it. I saw him going like this to Ben, and he was like, give me your hands. And Ben ignored him, and he kept stumbling forward. He didn't even look at him. And it was as if he didn't see him. He didn't hear him. Yeah. And the moment Ben ignored him, he said, it's over. And you know how they do that hand thing? He was like, give me your hands. And Ben completely ignored him. And he had that look like after he got up from Masvidal, like he wasn't there.
Yeah. Dude, if any man does this to me, I ain't touching your hands or coming towards you.
Bro, it's COVID, bro. Like, what do you want me to just grab your fucking hands? Like, what?
Come here, fights off.
And that's the difference between me and you, because I'm walking all the way over there.
Nick's like, is that a guy doing this?
Dude. I don't know. I'm in.
Nick's walking like this too.
Starts making out.
You just flipped me. Early stoppage. You convinced me.
Well, guys, that's it. The show. That's what everyone wanted to talk about. No one even everyone watched that fight and didn't care about the greatest, one of the greatest middleweights of all time. Robert Whittaker defeats Kevin Gastelum.
Aussie.
Guys, I believe Robert Whittaker was on another level, and by that level, the guy don't get touched. And I think me and Nick had Gastelum rooting for him, but he just didn't pull it out.
I had Whittaker, bro.
As soon as you guys started talking about this, I was trying to remember if I had to pick. Honestly, that sounded like the most boring fight ever to me. I think both of
I get it though, bro. I get it.
It's smart, I guess. And I mean, being a Khabib fan, I can't say too much, but it just seems like they're the safest fighters. And I just felt like it would be so. I felt like this particular matchup would be.
Hey, I have one thing to say to you. Come here. Come to these titties, boy. So you can drink this milk. Wait.
And then I missed most of it because I was watching Ben and Jake, and I was going back and forth. But I was like, "There's no way I'm going to stay on this one. You got this sideshow over here." So
yeah, fuck that.
All right, Alex, what are your thoughts? Please refute everything our wonderful guest, thank you for being here, said, because that's insane. Are you kidding me, Alex? Please.
All right. So first off, I had the Ben Askren fight playing under my monitor, and right after that first knockdown, I literally just turned it off. Like what Nick was saying in the beginning. That was like the worst run shit. The commentary was dog shit. Awful. The whole thing was so bad, bro, that I had it muted the whole time. I just left it there for that fight. But I was excited because one of my guys, as everybody on the show knows, I'm a Whittaker fan. I have been. I thought he was going to beat Izzy. I thought he was going to beat Costa. And I said he was going to beat, what's his name? Gastelum. To me, he's so good. I think he just needed to make little adjustments from the Izzy fight. And I think that every opponent that he's fought afterwards saw those holes that he had in the Izzy fight and has been trying to capitalize on what Izzy was doing. And I think it's been able for us to see Robert Whittaker has fixed it. Like coming out and lunging in with hands down, coming out with hands down. You saw every single time he came out, his right hand was glued to his face there for a punch because that's what he got clipped with Izzy. His wrestling looked really good. Remember, Kelvin just out-wrestled the All-American wrestler, his last fight. He out-wrestled him. Kelvin had nothing for Robert Whittaker on the floor. So, I mean, it shows that his wrestling got better. His striking is only getting better. He's fucking, I think he's 29 or 30. Like, I forgot how young Robert Whittaker is, bro.
Really? He's 29?
Young.
Yeah. Wow. Bro, he's so young, bro. So my whole thing is, I've been a Whittaker fan forever. I think that rematch needs to happen because I think the fucking outcome is different. Get the fuck back if you think different.
Oh shit!
Don't do this.
I'm have to get
Nick's gonna come forward.
Hey,
Nick, come here.
Hey. But it was a masterpiece.
It's kind of confusing how you guys
50, 45, I think it was across the whole board. I mean, he won every round convincingly. There's not one moment in that fight where Kelvin did anything to me where I was like, oh man, oh shit, bro. Robert Whittaker did work, but I will give it up to Kelvin. Took it on short notice. Kelvin was tough and went through that whole entire fight. Gave us a really good fight like he did when he fought Izzy.
He's gonna be so mad when he hears this episode.
Yeah. Sorry it wasn't a freak show and it was a real martial arts battle, Vincent.
I went back and forth, and I decided like listening to De La Hoya was way more entertaining than watching that fight.
Fucking god!
We have stories. Wait, we'll get to that later. They have stories about De La Hoya.
We got stories, bro.
In Pasadena, De La Hoya, Pasadena stories. Nick,
we were kicking it, bro.
Nick,
he got a big ass head.
He
could take a shot, that guy.
Nick, give us a quick matchmaker for Robert Whittaker. Who do you got for him next?
I think you have to give him the title shot. He beat like the top. Well, he beat everyone in like the top 10, like pretty much. He beat Darren Till.
Cannonier.
He beat Cannonier. Like he probably should have got the title shot after the Cannonier, honestly.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, I think Izzy was just holding out and he wanted to find someone else that's a little more like a little more exciting, maybe, because at the time after Robert Whittaker beat Cannonier, you were like, it's still fresh in everyone's mind that he still got knocked out by
even
Izzy.
Till.
Yeah, even the Till fight too, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like you can't deny him now. You know, he's so active, he's beating the best guys, and I feel like if he were to fight Paulo Costa, it would have been the same result too, you know. So and there's just no one else at 185 that I feel like could give Izzy a run for his money, at least yet. Right? Marvin is like a fun matchup, but even then it's like if Robert is there, I'd rather watch Robert. No offense to Marvin.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
My bad.
What is that? Did you fart? What?
All I was gonna say is I think Marvin did. He made a good shot, but I think Marvin needs to fight Costa. And whoever wins that fight fights Izzy after Whittaker has.
Hold on. Can I play matchmaker real quick for the 185 division? I forgot I wrote something down.
But let me make a really quick match. I want to be Vincent. Here's my matchmaker. I think Whittaker, he fights Mr. T because it's a freak show and I love real fights. It's entertaining. That's you, bro.
I would love to see Robert Whittaker oblique kick Mr. T all night.
Okay, that's
all he does.
Now that's a good fight.
And having like Bernie Sanders do commentary. Oh, that would be fantastic.
All right, so this is my matchups. Marvin Vittori versus Derek Brunson. Boom. That's the first one.
Okay.
Boring.
Kevin Holland versus Kelvin Gastelum. That's the next one. Damn, bro. All right. Darren Till versus Paulo Costa, and then finish it off with Izzy and Rob. Right? Good? Huh? Come on. No?
Yeah.
I guess.
Anyways, guys.
Jake Paul versus Izzy. How about that?
Yeah. That's what we want. All right, guys.
You guys are bullshit, dude. You guys don't even know real fighting, dog.
You know what?
Hanging out with Vincent too much.
You know what is bullshit is that we missed the fight because Nick's one of his clients, Jeremy Stevens, was instructed by Nick to physically give his opponent whiplash at a weigh-in.
It's like, give him a concussion push.
Jakar Close was out. Guys, what is your just general thoughts on this? I mean, it's kind of silly in the sense like I cannot believe that happened. 2, that sucks for Close. And 3, it's like I don't know what Jeremy, you don't do that, but also do it because people do it all the time. Freak accident, I guess. Any general thoughts on that? Should there be a rule that they can't touch each other anymore?
I think that was top 2 best pushes in a weigh-in ever.
What's number
top
1?
2? I don't know yet.
John Jones, DC.
But that was not a weigh-in though. That was different. That was at a press conference. Weigh-ins are different because these fools are like still. Well, actually, at that moment, I feel like because they don't do the first weigh-in is like the real weigh-in.
That was
that was like the ceremony.
That was a ceremonial.
On a lot of the fight nights though, they do the weigh-in and they just have them stay back there and they immediately do it. It's not like a pay-per-view where they come back like 5 hours later or something like that.
Vincent, what did you think about that whole debacle? Was it kind of like, did you think it was silly or like, oh no?
I think it was really dumb. I remember as soon as I saw, I don't even know someone told me the fight was off. And I said, I bet it's because that dummy pushed him and he got whiplash. And everyone was like, that's what happened. I was like, that's so dumb.
Bro, you're amazing, bro. You're the oracle, bro.
Hey, you're better fool.
Hey, he might have the best fucking like like gypsy matchmaking skills I've ever seen.
Oh,
You know
chill.
what I mean?
What about our gypsy fans, bro?
I'll
Yeah, I
collect your
know.
tears, baby. Let's go.
I do
I'll
want to
collect
say
your
while
tears.
you were giving your matchups, I was like, I would love to see Jake Paul and Holland. Holland needs anything to redeem himself at this point, and Jake Paul won't take it to the ground. So, but yeah,
What if he double legs him and he's like on his back? Like,
Really good at wrestling.
Yeah,
I think Jeremy Stevens is crazy though.
come on, man, that sucks.
All right.
Come on,
All right,
man.
guys. You know what, guys? We're actually gonna, guys, we're gonna jump to our quick pick picks because I feel like there's a lot we need to talk about this upcoming pay-per-view this Saturday. It's really juicy. I like it. We got 3 championship fights. We heard Bobby Lee's picks, but let's get to quick pick picks with Alex Acosta and Nick the Ear and Vincent Grandmaster Vera. Guys, first fight: Jorge Masvidal versus Kamaru Usman. Bobby Lee, the Slep King, gave it to Usman. He said the guy believes in himself too much and that Jorge Masvidal is a glorified journeyman. We'll start with someone wearing a Best Buy parody shirt.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna have to go with man. I really want to say Masvidal, but
Why the heck? I want to know inside your brain. Why do you want to say that?
Why?
Why? Hey, look at me. Why?
Pero like why?
I
don't wanna say.
Pero like mira. Why?
Pero like mira.
it's embarrassing.
Go for it, bro. Go for it.
Hey, fool. Hey, he's opening up to us right now.
I want to pick against Bobby.
Damn, this guy knows how to make viral content because it's gonna blow up on YouTube.
Your hero is now your rival, bro.
No,
That's
I'm
that's how you know
serious.
you
Like,
made it, dog.
this is why they say never meet your heroes.
Who just threw that? Oh, he's never thrown it in all this time.
Oh my god.
He has Vince has off camera has the same poster of Bobby on his right.
I'm telling you, I walked around my
Over
whole
there.
childhood going, oh, hot dog. And all
you
these
should have
years later,
said it, dude.
You had your chance. That was the only time I'll ever allow you to meet him. That's it.
That's it, bro. You're cut off, dude.
I'll say Masvidal anyway. I won't lay out the whole thing right here, but I have like a whole fantasy lineup that I want to play out, and it involves Masvidal having to win.
Well, you have to tell us the lineup afterwards, though. You have to,
Okay.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
you
weird
have
way
to
to frame
tell us.
that.
I didn't want to take forever. I don't know if you have
This
that
is
much
your
space.
show, dude. You got to
wait,
fucking hijack
wait,
it, right?
what's your choice? Who's winning?
So
Masvidal.
like Masvidal.
So,
Okay.
on the record, Masvidal, do not change.
Usman is gonna win. But
Nah,
I
don't
want,
do that.
But I
No,
want
don't do
Masvidal
Nick
to
Dunn.
win.
Don't do Nick Dunn,
picks,
bro.
That's my thing. I was
Make
gonna
your
do that. You can't do that, bro.
Make your pick right now and stick to it.
That's it.
Darn you, Bobby. I'm gonna say Usman.
No, bro. Go with your heart.
Go with
dude.
your
It's
heart.
Masvidal.
Well, my heart is Usman. I just want to be mad.
All right, there you guys have it.
Picks are so complex, bro. They're so complex.
All right, Alex, who you got for this?
All right, so I understand where Vince is coming from. I think we all love, Jorge, who he is, where he came from, the street fights, la la la. But I mean, the first time they fought, I thought he could pull it off, and I'm just this for some reason this week. I feel like I'm not gonna vote with my heart. Or with my brain. I'm gonna vote with who I actually think is gonna fucking win, and I think Usman's walking out the fucking champ. I love Jorge, but I mean, Usman's so good, bro. Where is he gonna beat him at? Usman doesn't get knocked out.
And
Usman doesn't
with
get knocked out.
He trains with Onyx gloves, so
Bro, Onyx, number one, so get it right, sweetie cakes. And then number two, he trains with
Cakes?
Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje, so he's eating bombs, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, to keep it real, Usman's winning that fight.
there we go. Alex convicted in his answer. Vincent,
Yo,
not
I want to
so
hear
much.
yours first. Yo,
Nick,
let's go.
nope. Can someone with a children's small yellow shirt go next? Oh, there he is. Go ahead, Tommy, little Tommy.
It's an adult medium, so thank you. I appreciate it. And it was $6 a Target. I'm a big fan of the Goodfellow shirts. Okay.
All in motion.
All in motion. Yeah, those are another sleeper. Alex put me on game. So shout out to Alex. So what are your guys' favorite like t-shirt brands? Go ahead. Vince?
Hey, man, give us your pick and
Oh,
don't
my bad.
flip
You're
flop.
right. Sorry. My bad.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I'm gonna break it down really quick. Usman's gonna win. I think Usman's gonna win. Jorge Masvidal, I think if he does win, it has to be something spectacular, something we haven't seen from him yet. Because obviously Usman has the blueprint to beat Jorge. Jorge is like a really dynamic striker, really creative combinations. And I feel like as the fight goes on, obviously he's going to be less and less dangerous. But I think Masvidal I'm sure he adjusted his game plan because now he has a longer camp. But I feel like Usman is just getting better. So is Masvidal, but I feel like the margins are bigger for Usman. And he has more ways to take the fight and to control the fight. And he's just such an intelligent fighter. I feel like it's going to be a really hard time for Masvidal to beat Usman. He's just so well-rounded. And he has that championship Jordan mentality. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like his best weapon is his mentality. And I feel like, you know, he's like what Bobby said, his mindset is unbreakable. All the fights where he experiences some tough moments, even in the first fight with Masvidal, he experienced some tough moments and he had a broken nose and all that stuff, but you wouldn't have known. Like, he went out there and just kept plowing forward and he finds a way to win always. So I think Usman's the guy.
Here's where you're wrong. All are wrong. I think where you're forgetting about Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. I think you guys are forgetting the Gamebred part. And I'd like to go around the room and ask, do you guys even know what Gamebred means? Vincent?
I do.
He was bred for game.
Exactly. Unsure. Alex, Gamebred.
Gamebred means there's a competition. They hold it in Lithuania where it's like a games of who makes the best bread. His family is from Lithuania, so that's why his nickname is Gamebred.
Great vamping technique. Nick, what is Gamebred?
To be ready to fight at all times?
He's
all Googling it.
So when I think of Gamebred,
when you think of it, of course. Yeah, of course. But
I don't even think of a definition.
What are you Googling, bro?
When I think
he just knows the definition.
When I think of Gamebred, I think of pit
It's an adjective? Okay.
I think of pit bull. So like the idea, what is a game-bred pit bull? Well, those whose pedigree has game-tested relatives.
Oh my
you
God!
Can assure your dog. You can assure this is from the top of the dome. You can assure your dog be game if you test it.
So can I say something real quick? Gilbert participates in dog fighting. That's what we just learned right now.
Hey, I'm from Atlanta.
That's a
Shout
criminal
out to my quarterback is Michael Vick.
Mike Vick. Hey, but
you want to know what though?
Can't
I'm
be
gonna say something,
dogs, bro. I'll kill you.
In Florida, they have pit bulls, right? That's what Gamebred is. In Nigeria, they have javelinas or hyenas, where the fuck they are. The ones that laugh,
bro. Have you heard of javelinas?
Whatever the ones that laugh, bro.
Hyenas.
Those things have the strongest bites. They fucking kill pit bulls all day.
All right, look, I'm going to go with Masvidal just on the fact that Alex said javelas or whatever instead of saying hyenas. So just on that alone, I can't trust a guy's pick if he called a hyena a javela. A javela, that's a dish in a restaurant.
I said
javelina. 2 baklavas and 1 javela.
Javelina. We have javelinas in Arizona where I'm from. They're big pig things.
Don't trust this guy.
I swear on my life. Search javelina. It's a big old pig. So
Vincent, don't look that up. Don't look that up, Vincent.
He's looking it up. It's like, he's looking it up. He has to find out, bro. All
right, guys, let's get to the co-main event. I like this fight a lot. We have Wei Li versus Rose, saying weird Russian comments. Namajunas. We'll start with Nick. He's scratching his ear, which means he's thinking. Nick, what are you feeling? Are you thinking about the specimen that is Wei Li, or are you thinking about the smooth, collected, has been married to Pat Barry for 50 years, Namajunas?
I am a very big Namajunas fan. I love the way she fights. I love her striking style. I think she's really slick. I like her shaved head. I think that's pretty cool. Inspired me for this weekend. So, you know, shout out to Rose. But Zhang Wei Li is a real motherfucker. She is. I think she's very similar to like Jessica Andrade, like her build. She's very powerful, very dynamic. She's very well-rounded. It seems like she doesn't really have any weaknesses in her game. I feel like it's a really tough matchup for Rose, but Rose is going to be, I think, mostly on the outside in this fight and just kind of, it's gonna be a distance game. She's going to have to keep the distance. Zhang is going to have to be closing the gap the whole time. And I feel like as the fight goes on, Rose is going to use that reach to her advantage. And I feel like she's really good at controlling that range, and she's not going to she's going to have problems with maintaining that range, but I think Rose can get this one.
Ooh, he's going with Rose.
But my heart says,
that's where we stop.
China was that.
Vince, who you got in this? And just for another question, who do you think has better hands?
Alex or Gil?
Yeah.
Put him up to the camera, please, boys.
Oh man.
Gil.
I'll have one of each, please.
The way he did this.
Okay, this one will last you a couple days, bro.
Good answer.
His are like little bombs.
I wanted to make sure I wait a minute, 2020. It seemed like the fight with Joanna was so much longer ago than just March of 2020. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I wanted to make sure that was her most recent fight. I'm gonna have to, and I think up until this point I was saying Wei Li, and I think right now, everything considered, I'm gonna have to go with Rose. I'm a big fan of both of them. I know I'm a way bigger fan of Rose. I've been a fan longer, but I don't know if this is the best example. I kind of look at Wei Li because it's been so long since she's fought, and the fight with Joanna was such a big fight, and that's what. Oh, wait a minute! She won it from Andrade.
I mean, there's nothing like watching a guy as he's doing his analysis and pick, gaining more information and constantly keeps changing. Wait a second, bro. This isn't the UFC.
Okay, so I felt like she might have a little bit of that Francis Ngannou complex, and she might. Because I think here's the thing: she's like, you know how she's like a machine.
Yeah.
The problem with some people is they think that way of themselves too, and that could mess them up. It could kind of like not allow them to be objective. And I feel like based off of seeing the fight with Joanna and Wei Li, and remembering Rose and Joanna, I think Rose definitely has the composure and the tools to beat her, because I think she's going to go in there like a robot because she knows how powerful she is, and I think Rose is smart. So I think Rose.
Ooh.
But wait a minute, now that I'm on the Wikipedia now.
I was like, wait, he changed it again.
Now that I'm on a wiki feed.
No, he brings out the old original, but then again.
Alex,
good analysis. All his money.
Alex, give me your thoughts on this, and who you got walking away with the championship.
All right, so this is why I think Zhang Wei Li is gonna win.
Oh,
Let's go.
I like it.
Let's go.
Spicy.
Here's why.
Like
I love Rose, but I'm going based off of, I know Rose fought not Valentina, fucking Joanna twice. First time she knocked her out, Joanna blamed it on her weight cut. We all kind of thought that was bullshit. The next fight she came in, she had a different nutritionist. She got hit with all the same bombs, didn't get knocked out, didn't get rock out. I'm going based off of the last fights with Joanna, because I do think Joanna is like, it's either those two or Joanna's going to be champion. I personally think. I think Zhang Wei Li, for her finishing Jessica Andrade, the other fights that she fought, she beat I forget who else she beat, but she beat some really good girls. Mm-hmm. And then that last fight with Joanna, you just seen how good she is everywhere. Her striking, her kicking, dude. She does like this weird little like hip feint where she's like standing and like she like hip feints, bro. Like, bro, she is so good. When you watch, I rewatched that fight. That fight actually made my mom like interested and wanted to watch MMA. That's how good that fight was, right? She's so good in that fight, bro. It's just like, it's hard for me to see Rose. I know Rose is good, but what I'm looking at is going to be strength and power wise. I think they're both really good at everything, but Zhang is just going to be so much stronger. I feel like she's going to hit so much harder. I feel like she might be a little faster. I just feel like she's just like, their skill level is exactly the same, but you just add a little bit, like, you know, when you make your character in like NBA and you can go like all the way to 100. I think Rose is all the way at 99 and Zhang is all the way at 100 on everything. Ooh, she's just that much better at everything. So I actually just came off that with the top of my head, and I feel kind of cool about that. So make sure that stays in. Don't edit that out.
Gabby, can we cut that, please? Thank you.
Great. Also, Alex, what does game bread mean again?
Game bread means in Argentina they make falafel bread, and basically like whoever makes the best one
racist
wins.
Cam, slap it on there. Made no
You got set up, bro. You just got set up. Dude.
Wow. This is why Vince and Nick are wrong, because Alex is right. That's all I have to say to that. And I'm saying one more thing, so I lied. 21-1. She's got one loss, and it was to Mengbo, her first fight. And guess what? That girl was on the Super Soldier Serum. So really undefeated. So you're welcome. Disney Plus is sponsoring this. All right, guys, let's get to our co-main event, which I'm a little confused of how they do this, because I always thought it was by weight. But we have the 125, Amanda Shevchenko, Valentina Shevchenko versus Jessica Andrade. I hope this doesn't come off as. I don't hope any Jewish people are triggered by this. So,
dude, that's a different angle, bro. That's a different angle.
I don't know.
Who's the team?
Dig Heil is like this.
This is the first time.
This is just raising my hand. All right.
This is the first time in Gilbert's class everybody raised their hand, so he doesn't know who to choose.
Okay, here we go.
I did this for.
You know, because you're talking. I didn't point on you.
I just wanted to freak him out. I didn't even have a question.
Yeah.
Okay, so by deduction, we're gonna go to Alex.
All right, here I'm gonna start this off, and this is why this one's first, okay, before the Zhang Wei Li, because anything I feel like in the Wei Li Zhang fight and Rose, that fight can either be a war or Rose can do something cool. It's gonna be such a back and forth fight. They know Valentina, not Amanda Shevchenko. Valentina Shevchenko is about.
Yeah. Who wrote these notes?
I stay doing that, bro. I always call her Amanda. Fuck, what's wrong with me?
In the show
Sexist
notes,
Cam, a new one.
But Valentina
it says. It says Amanda. It says Amanda Shevchenko, but Valentina. They just know that she's about to go in there and she's about to do she's making quick work of Jessica Andrade, plain and simple. No one in that weight class gets close to beating Valentina Shevchenko. I think it's going to be another Jessica I knockout. I think she's going to head kick the absolute fuck out of Jessica Andrade. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's why that one's first, because everybody kind of just knows what's going to happen. There's no way Jessica Andrade beats Valentina Shevchenko. And this is why I'm right.
Here's where you're wrong, Alex. Here's where you're wrong, dude. These ones? No, these ones? All right. Wait, what? No, so this is why Amanda is gonna win. I'm just kidding. No, this is why this is why Jessica Andrade is gonna win. She has the capability to end the fight sometimes when she's allowed to. When she's allowed to, she could win the fight. You saw what she did to Caitlin Chikugian.
Yeah. Okay.
I always had a hard time with the names. And you saw what you did to Rose the first time. Okay. But Valentina is not going to let her do any of that. So that's why my final pick is going to be Valentina Shevchenko.
Okay. I just want to say if Nick was
say one thing.
Go ahead.
I need to say one thing before it eats me inside. All I'm going to say is if anybody's watching this show and they're like, Jessica Andrade has a chance to knock her out, remember that this lady fought Amanda Nunes, who has put everybody to sleep, ate everything, and personally, I thought she beat her. So don't even come in here talking about Jessica Andrade about to knock Shevchenko out, because that is not happening at all. If you think that, I will literally give you a knuckle sandwich.
Hey, so guess what? Guess what? A fight is a fight, and anything can happen in the sport. That's why we love the sport. But I don't think it's going to happen in this fight.
Yeah, it was weird. At first, I thought Nick was going for Andrade. He's like, but Jessica Andrade has the power to sometimes finish a fight. It's 50 or 50. Jessica Andrade.
That was my Gilbert impression. That was my Gilbert impression. I think I knocked out of the fucking park, bro.
Great. You know what? Vincent, tell us what's below that beanie of yours. What do you think is happening in this fight?
I believe that, it's weird to talk about a fight like this. It's like, is Nagano going to win or Cejudo? She's obviously gonna win. It's annoying that it's taking forever for them to set it back up with Amanda Nunes so she could finally be declared officially the victor for the third match. But yeah, I'm just waiting for her to get back there to get her her justice.
Okay.
So I think we all agree Valentina won the second fight. Just saying.
Okay, I think we all agree racism isn't real. Cool, we all agree on it. Great. Yeah. I'm gonna say
social construct.
This is why you actually are all wrong. Nick actually did a great impression of me because that's what I was trying to say is that your girl can end fights. And
oh my God!
You stole that from me. You stole that from me.
Ain't Amanda Nunes? She's a different breed. She's a game bred. She can't.
She's no Jorge Masvidal, bro.
She's a game bred. And honestly, dude, like I guarantee Shevchenko takes one body shot, she's down. 100%. I've seen that girl. It's all visual abs. But as Nick taught me working out, sometimes aesthetics isn't everything. It's about what you got underneath the layer. And that is from his program. So
never taught him that. Never taught him that.
So I'm gonna go with Jessica Gamebred Andrade. She's gonna get the body shot, at least one knockdown. I think she takes a decision. You're all wrong. And you're all good men. And
Can I have one question? I have one question. Who has better eyebrows than Jessica Andrade in the whole UFC MMA game?
The guy to the bottom right of the screen. Look at them. Thick.
Look at them. But they're just better.
Juiciness right there.
They're just better.
Hey. We're talking about you, Vince.
My screen's different. I didn't know.
Who's on your bottom left? Who's on your bottom?
He was looking at like this guy's a fucking narcissist.
This guy's crazy. He's just talking about his own body. He's talking about.
But I was like, I see it. I get it.
No, dude, you probably have the thickest eyebrows here. I would say Alex is interesting. You got more of a taper. It's like you had someone put a fade to the middle. And then
my
Nick,
wife,
what are we doing? Hey, Nick, what are we doing with yours? What are we doing here?
You know, some people have hair loss like here. I have it here towards the ends. And now that you bring it up, the last time we had a chat with Vincent on our last live stream, my wife just could not stop talking about your eyebrows and how much better and thicker they are than mine. So
take that in, Take it in. Take it in.
Take it in.
You know what?
We're not going to have a live stream with you anymore. This is it. You can't talk to my wife anymore. This is it. This is the end of the relationship.
I didn't want to overstep any bounds, but I was actually going to DM you the other day, and I was going to ask you something.
Can I sleep with your wife?
Yes.
I was going to ask you something about sweating and sauna suits. Maybe we could exchange like eyebrow sweat info.
We'll talk. We'll talk different regimens, eyebrow regimens. You know,
coconut oil. Yeah.
All right, there you guys have it. Those are the main event picks. We got two more on the main card. Let's get through these really quick. We have our boy Chris Weidman, the original man to take down Anderson Silva, back, and he's against Uriah Hall, Jamaican superstar. Nick, we are going to go with Vincent first.
Uriah Hall. I think he's just too dynamic.
Wow.
I think.
Wow.
Someone's
not an American.
I'm about to say, what was his name? I don't even. Weidman.
Whoa, dude!
I completely forgot his name.
No, you knew it. You're doing some weird, like, anti-American stuff right now, bro.
Yeah. He's like, I think the best compliment we could give Weidman, it's like trying to make Andrade sound like a good fighter. Like, she's no good, but she always has that one shot of doing something crazy out of nowhere, and maybe she'll win. So that's how I look at Weidman. Like, everyone that will ever talk about him will talk about the Silva thing. Other than that, it's always like coming up short, being boring, just being dominated otherwise. So I think
his son's boy, his dad's boy.
No, keep that in. Keep that in. Keep the first part in, cut out the correct one.
You know what? When he said that, it auto-corrected in my brain. So what he said, I heard perfectly. So I get you. I get where you come from, Alex. I get you, bro.
All right, Nick, let's go to Alex. What do you think, Alex?
Honestly, I don't know if I've ever been more non-excited for a fight. I could give a fuck about this fight.
For real, bro.
But I think Uriah Hall's gonna win. Like, who cares about this fight?
You say that about every, I feel like, Uriah Hall fight. I remember for Silva, you said the same thing. You're like,
yeah, bro. I mean, bro, none of these two are ever gonna be at the top. So who cares?
Can I say something about this fight?
Let's get to Nick, but let's do my pick first. I'm gonna go with, you know what, Alex? I think you're right on this. This is kind of a snooze, but I do love both these guys.
Kind of a snooze.
Their journeys, and I'm gonna go with my heart on this one. I'm gonna go with Chris Weidman, and I want him to retire after he's done. That's what I want.
Yes. That'd be good if he does. Hopefully,
That's what I want.
Here's why you're all wrong. Okay.
And we're gonna move on to our next fight: Jimmy Crute versus Anthony. Go ahead, Nick. Quick pick. Let's go.
This fight is There are two fighters.
We know
never
that.
really
Let's-
lived
come
up.
on.
Hold on, let me finish, bro. Two
I'm like,
guys.
damn, they fight.
Two guys who fight in the UFC.
Go.
They're actually both Scorpios, so I didn't think you knew that. So fuck yourselves. No, they're both two guys that kind of never really lived up to the hype that everybody kind of put on them, right? Like,
Yeah, getting a
They were
UFC
kinda let
championship.
down.
You're right.
yeah, but like
I mean,
afterwards.
Uriah Hall never got the UFC championship, so don't ever disrespect the middleweight champion like that.
But also, like what Vince said, Chris Weidman does have fight-ending capabilities, like his roundhouse kick. You guys remember that? His spinning roundhouse kick?
Dude, don't
That
make
got him
fun of
taken
He's a
down.
former champ. Have you been UFC champion? Don't make fun of him.
I haven't. I'm 1-1 as an amateur, bro. I'm garbage. Everybody knows
but
this.
10-0 as a
Brother.
professional. People
Everybody
know
knows
about
this. But you know what? I could see Chris Weidman pulling this off.
Really?
If he takes it to the ground. I think that's his path to victory. So I'm gonna go with Chris Weidman.
There you guys go. It's split. It's split the Asians and the Latin X's over here.
Nah, I think Uriah Hall's gonna win. Sorry.
Okay, you broke that whole thing. Let's get on to Jimmy Crute versus Anthony. Will he make a comeback? Smith. Nick, what do you think?
Couldn't catch me at a worse time.
Hey,
He's like, hey, man, you couldn't catch me at a better time.
hey,
Better time, dude.
sets up. Let's give me the answer.
Am I getting the light? All right. I think I'm gonna go Jimmy Crute. He's from down under, and I think he's gonna have a very good time, and I think he's gonna pull off a couple of wins, and I think he's gonna do well.
Guys, that was Taika Waititi's Korg. Shout out to Nick.
You guys want to hear my Taika Waititi Adolf Hitler?
Nope. Vincent, you were just drinking a cup of blood, so you go next.
Here's how I feel about this fight.
Oh shit!
Nice, Alec. Nice.
That's one of my favorite parts of every episode.
Oh, shit have.
I don't even know who those guys are. I'll go with the first one.
You know who Anthony Smith is, dude?
Oh, it's that guy that his house got robbed?
Yeah, that's how you know.
I'll go with the other guy then. For sure.
Everybody goes there.
Dude, if your house gets
Everybody knows
robbed
that.
and you're an MMA fighter, I'm going with the other guy. That's kind of true. At least John Jones, that happened to him, and he pulled out a gun, so respect.
That guy was on like drugs, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
He
Alex,
was on edibles.
what do you, when are you shaving your beard and touching it up? And also, who do you think is going to win this?
Well, first of all, the mullet's gone.
Oh, that's a clean fade.
Second of all, I, in my whole entire 27 and a half years of existence, have never trusted anybody that drinks wine out of a normal glass. So I'm going to go ahead and choose Anthony Smith.
It's Diet Pepsi.
No, it's not, bro. It's wine. It's a Cabernet. So you're drinking out of a highball cup. What's wrong with you?
I'm choosing Anthony. To be straight up though, Anthony Smith is good, bro. I think if his mental's there, right, I think he's good. But the whole thing that worries me with him is last time when he fought the other Alexander Rakic, he was like, dude, he felt like a whole weight class bigger than me. It's like, because you're kind of, you're the middleweight that went up to 205, so you're kind of small for it. But I think he's really good. I think Jimmy Crute is good.
Okay.
I just think Anthony Smith is too much of a veteran for him right now. So I think Anthony Smith wins by like a decision.
I'm going to go with Anthony Smith because Alex said it, and he had a fantastic observation on a man drinking wine out of a regular water cup.
It's not water.
Hey, man, hold it up right now to the camera. I want that.
It looks hella red, bro.
Okay, everyone that's watching this, look at that cup in the comments below. Is the
nobody thought it was
Grandmaster
wine.
drinking wine?
I've never had wine.
Yes, you have. If someone has a piano, you definitely drink wine. That's a definite.
Hey, but also Coke is better than Pepsi. Like,
but also, what about RC Cola?
hey,
Sometimes
RC
you
Cola
crave
do be
Pepsi,
slapping,
though.
bro. I
Sometimes
actually,
you want
I'm gonna
Pepsi.
tell you something. In my 27 and a half years of life, I've never craved Pepsi over Coke.
Well, guys, that was our MMA show. And I
That
hope
was our
those-
anecdote hour.
I hope you guys, those picks help you guys. Man, I'm excited for this weekend. And we're going to have a live stream. Alex, unfortunately, is doing good work. He's serving his family, so he will not be able to join us for the whole thing.
I will pop in though. Yeah.
We'll pop in. Nick and I will hold down the fort. We're also offering an invitation live on the show right now to Vincent if he'd like to jump in. But he probably, his cousin.
Say no.
His cousin,
Vince, say no.
is probably having a live stream. Is that correct? Is your cousin having a live stream as well?
Yes, but I don't know how you would do it. If you need to send one like that night or beforehand, please feel free to send me a link and I can hop over. Just
We love you, Vince. Vince, we love you.
No, but aren't you also
We love you.
is also Jesse having a live stream as well? Is that correct?
Definitely, it is kind of a necessity at this point. but I will. I mean, like last time, I failed big time. I don't know if it'll be like before or for the main event.
Yeah, we don't do what you do and watch fights at 1 p.m. We watch the main card. I mean, one time I was like, hey man, want to jump on? Cool, I'm starting at 3 p.m. I'm like, ooh, we're not doing that. We're not doing that though. We're doing 7
hours.
People want face-to-face time with the Grandmaster.
The Grandmaster.
I had a stroke just now, so
Yeah.
go fuck yourself.
And I love how
go
you also
fuck
knew that I
yourself.
wasn't gonna let that go. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Because your face was like...
people they wanted
your
him
face?
the master of grands.
Let me take that from the top. Gabby can edit this in.
She won't edit that. She's actually busy right now.
People want
Gilbert
to
just
see
sees it
you.
all.
It's people want to see you, okay?
It's fun.
Vincent, where can people that are already following you, because they're probably from your channel, where can they find you?
They can come find me every Wednesday because even my own subscribers don't seem to know that I upload videos every single Wednesday.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
Same thing with
Wednesday.
Tiger Belly. It's like, when does this come out? I'm like, I don't know. The same time the past 5 years.
Yeah.
So follow, Wednesday, guys. Alex, where can people follow you and watching? What games are you playing on Twitch these days? You keep changing. I don't like your.
My internet again. Now I had like a good solid 4 months where my internet was good. Right now it's boo boo, so I haven't been able to stream. But you can follow me on everything at LIFFGODD, baby. Hit me up, bang my line.
Double D.
And what's up, Nick? Where can people follow you, or maybe get some help like Bobby and have you turn them down when they're asking what should they eat? You say it's a complicated question. Watch a YouTube video. That's what you said to him, basically.
That's just not how I do things, bro. And if you want to learn the Nick Dunn method, then you can hit me up at nicktheear.com. Okay?
Will there
Because I
be a
promise you. What'd you say to me?
I was going to say, will there be a special maybe Kung Fu Nick program that people can follow along with Bobby?
Hey, it's coming out. Don't worry.
Ooh.
You're welcome. Just
We'll
gave
see.
you that idea.
Hey.
Make sure to follow all your CDC updates. Gilbits. Follow us on We Out Here MMA. And guys, we love you so much. Some of us will see you Saturday. We will go ahead.
Also, yeah, make sure you check out the Grandmaster's new podcast too.
Below the beanie, fool.
About that. Below
Is that
the
Wednesday?
beanie.
Is that Wednesday as well?
Yeah, I was trying to do a breakdown every Wednesday, but it's like impossible. So I thought at least the podcast will keep me consistent and I'll do breakdowns in between.
Yeah.
But every Wednesday podcast, yeah. Thank you.
Check it out, guys. And shout out to his original concept. It's definitely not a parody of anything.
And then the question for tonight, I'm just gonna interrupt. I'm sorry. Coke or Pepsi, bro? Because it's fucking Coke all day. Like you all tripping if it's Pepsi.
It's going to be a slaughter in the comments because it's going to probably be.
Comment below. And guys, I'm not a third option or wine in a normal glass. Let's go! Wine in a normal glass. Wine in a normal glass. Put your pinky up. Wine in a normal glass. If you got a big body, hit your boy Alex. If you are wearing a small kid's medium, Nick.
You can tell like a big clout. I smile so big while your big